In an atmosphere that fosters friendship, mutual trust, and better understanding about Islam and Nigeria, leaders of faith were joined by their visitors to further strengthen existing relationships in their committed service to humanity under one goal. As al-Habibiyyah Islamic Society continues to streamline peaceful coexistence in line with its objective principle and Islamic values.
This time around, we just need to maintain world peace, what Islam stands for, what Ramadan stands for. If you notice when you are fasting in the month of Ramadan, Ramadan is a sacred month in which fighting is completely prohibited. So how do we now prohibit it? We organize this in such a way so that we can understand ourselves why we must not fight, why we must not be enemy to ourselves. It will also interest you that American has been part of this for long, and in 2012, like I mentioned in my speech, we were given an award. They call it American Ambassador on Humanitarian Services. I always say with pride, we are the only one with that award.
Following the reception and speeches, the leaders participated in the distribution of iftar meals to thousands of beneficiaries.
An event like this should remind all of us of the needy, the underprivileged in the world, those that need a helping hand, and it reminds us really of a value that's across all religions, Christianity, Muslim, traditional religions here, that we have an obligation, that God wants us to help and support the underprivileged and the poor.
We need to have a lot of the organizations, we need to have a lot of a culture of training and good indoctrination for people to know that even when you are not privileged, someone that God has granted him privilege will always look up to you. And that way, if you are also in his position, you look down on others. You look also to help others down.
I can say that this practical Renew Hope activities from below. And I think government and the church, the mosque should work together, to make a difference in our life. And I think this mosque has shown that it's possible.
Quite credible. It's something that's worthy of emulation. And if people believe in giving to the poor, irrespective of their religious denomination or state of origin or tribe, it fosters more peace.
For me, it's sense of fulfillment. Fulfillment in the sense that what we had planned, we have taken months to plan, organize, and implement. During the implementation, it's been successful. For me, it's the best thing that can ever happen. That all our guests, our clients, which is the reason we are here, will come quietly and go home quietly with a meal at least.
All agreed that this gesture should be replicated in other places as a model for building community trust, giving hope, and promoting a sense of belonging in the country. In Abuja, Abdullah Hajia, NTA News.